1 second, I am here. 1 second, I'm actually here. I was trying to get some new music together, but I am here live and in the flesh. Let's see how this. We see how we get this going right now. If you can hear me. Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me loud and clear. I understand why my mic is not working. If you can hear me now, let me know. You should be able to hear me now. Crazy. You should be able to hear me right now. I mean, I got to repeat everything I said. Oh my God. Let me find out. Let me find out what's going on here. I love it. I love it. Technology. Gotta love it. Let's see. Can you hear me right? I'm good. You're good. Good. Thank you. Yeah, I was ready, man. I was already, man, I was on a roll, man. You just don't know. I was gone teaching or whatever the case what I was going to talk about. My mic is not working, so I got to figure that out. I had to figure that out. Good. Let's go back to what I was saying. Hey, you definitely welcome to come up. I'm going to put the link up here right quick. Let me get the link. Coach over 10. Copy. Yeah, I'm going to put the link in the chat room. You definitely welcome to come up. Let's see here. Whoop. There we go. Put the link and you definitely welcome to come up. I don't know what's up with my mic. There we go. Let's try this again. Try it again. I was gone talking, man. I really was. Just pouring my so you should be able to hear me now. Now we go. There we go. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat room because I was gone, man. I was on ready to go. And Alina, there you go. Here, I got a new link. I don't know if you've seen it. It won't allow me to put it in there. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat room because apparently I was talking away and I couldn't hear nothing. Can you hear me? You can hear me? Good. I don't know what happened. Messing with this right here. Okay, it's turn on mic. I don't know why my USB mic is not working. Everything is hooked up. Everything is dressed. Woo, boy, I tell you, this is the beauty of it. Let's try this. I want my mic to work. Let's see what happens. It's dead as a doorknob. Okay. I don't know what's going on with it. Dead as a doorknob. What's going on? Message me. Okay. Okay, I got a new link for you. As soon as I get it, I give it to you. You can hear me? Can you hear me now? Man, this is the beauty of with technology because I had everything set up. You hear me well? Good. It's not working through my mic, so I got to figure out what's happening with my mic. Everything is set up with that. I have not changed anything with it, so it's not reading my mic. So let's go back. So your future is now. So what I said when you couldn't hear me and I was gone talking away is this. There is no past and there is no future. There's only the present. There is no past. There is no future. There's only the present. What does this have to do with game? What does this have to do with life? What does this have to do with, of course, getting women or understanding dynamics of anything? You realize that your past is just a sum total of your present that will, if you don't change it, will affect your future. So what you have to do is, a lot of people, the reason why I say the game doesn't work for them is because they are tied up in their past. Past hurts, past disappointments, past thoughts, past misunderstandings about women or whatever the case, about money, about how they look. They don't think they can change. They're too old. They're too young. They don't know enough. They know too much. Their past is tying them up, and it's affecting their present, and it's affecting their future. So your future is you have to untangle yourself from your past. Now there's another set of group of people who are so in the future that they miss their present. That means that they're planning out, they're planning, they're strategizing, they get everything planned out 5 years in advance, but they leave nothing for excitement because they don't enjoy their present because they're so stuck in the future. There's a lot of people who are in both sides of the boat, but I want you to get in the right boat, which is the third boat, the middle boat. And that boat is you need to be in your present. When you're dealing with a woman, she don't want you so focused on the past. You're thinking about every woman that you've been with. And does she needs you to be so focused in the future that you're not present with her. You have to be in line that you're present with the woman that you're with. So your future is right now. Your future is right now. What you do today, what you decide today is going to determine your future or your tomorrow. The problem is you are the sum total of the thoughts that you had yesterday, that you laid with yesterday. Let me say that correctly. You are the sum total today of the thoughts that you laid with today. You are the sum total of the thoughts that you laid with yesterday. So the problem is, if you don't examine what, right. I needed this tonight, LDA, not even relationship wise, but in general, right? So you are the sum total of the thoughts that you laid with yesterday. So if your thoughts you had yesterday, whether you feel defeated, but you feel like you couldn't make it, things are not going to work out, I don't know where the money's going to come out, it's going to affect your today, which if you dwell on it today, it's going to affect your tomorrow, which will become your future. And you're always going to be present no matter what. So whatever your thoughts you have is always going to be a present to you. Whatever thoughts you have, either the fetus or that I'm going to accomplish something, I'm going to take over, I'm going to win. Those thoughts that you lay with, what do we mean lay with? Let's be very clear what I'm talking about. What I mean by lay with is the thoughts that you mule over or that you meditate or you think all the time, unconsciously or consciously, or the present, not just the present, but the present given to you today. So the problem is most people are stuck in the tape or in their mind, in their past, and just keep pressing rewind. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. This ain't gonna work. I never have enough money. Things are never gonna work out. I never find the right guy. I never find the right man. Things are this. Their tape is constantly on rewind. It's constantly on rewind. So what you have to do is stop the tape. Why am I laying with this thought? Why is this thought bothering me? Why am I thinking about this thought? You know why? It's because you have not realized that every day is a present to you. You're present in it, but it's a present to you. So you have to change your mind. Your future is always now. It's never in the future. It's always now. So I hope that makes sense. Let's get that going. Your future is always now. So what you have to do is, what thoughts do I have to lay with? Let me go a little bit deeper than that. What thoughts do I need to come under a spell? That's right, a spell with. That means that you become in a trance with. So you're in a trance right now with the thoughts you have. Most of the guys, I'm talking relationship-wise, most of the guys are in a trance. Oh, I need to get a woman. Women don't like me. I'm always going to find the wrong one. You are in a trance. I can never lose weight. I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't know enough. You are in a trance. What is a trance? That means you are mindlessly going through a situation without even thinking. You are in an emotional trance and a mental trance, and your physical is just going through the motions. Most people walk through life in a trance. You can even be in a cultural trance. What I mean by cultural trance, only black people do this, only white people do this, because you're in a cultural trance. You need to pop out of that trance and get into a trance. What do I mean by trance? Of prosperity, of health, wealth, happiness. I can do it. Nothing's going to stop me. What happened is you got to get out of this cultural trance. You got to get out of this social media trance. You have to get out of this trance. What I mean by trance, you have to get out of this trance of what is going on now. Because this whole thing with COVID, this whole thing with you got to wear a mask, you don't wear a mask, the whole thing with Karens and whole black against white, that is a trance to keep you controlled. So you have to come out of that trance. Most people are in a trance right now. You know why? Because no one has ever knocked on their door and says, wake up. You need to wake up out of this trance that you're in, because your future is always now and is always trying to give you a present. Sometimes you don't like the present that the future that you're getting right now. And the problem is you're in a trance and you lay with thoughts. What do I mean by lay with thoughts? The same way that man lays with a woman. You were intimate with a thought. What's going on? Hi, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You are intimate with a thought, and that thought is now bringing you a present. You said you didn't want any money. You thought about it. You were thinking how broke you are. Ding! Here's your present. These guys talking about ain't no good women. Ding! Here's your present. Ain't no good women. Ding! There ain't no good men. Men are all dogs. Ding! Here's your guy with fleas, because it was a thought that you had. Your present is always, your future is always now. So you need to examine. You need to examine, what thoughts are you laying with? Even tonight, what are you mulling over? What are you going over? See, none of this works until you get your mind together. See, everybody can teach you expert level game, sideways game, or whatever game, everybody game. But until you get your mind and your internal world correct, guess what you're going to do? You're bound to repeat it, and you're looking at your future. Where did I go wrong at? You went wrong because you never examined the thoughts that you laid with. What thoughts are you laying with? What thoughts are you laying with? The other thing is, if you're laying with thoughts, who are you listening to? See, the problem is, I don't, I got to figure out how to do that on here. I figure out how to do that on here. I probably got to go on here to do that for him. But what thoughts are you listening to? Who are you listening to? What podcasts are you listening to? What social media are you listening to? What are you watching on TikTok? What are you watching on Instagram, Facebook? What are you listening to? Because your future is always now. And so what happens is, I want to reprogram you right now. Let me go to broadcast and I can actually do that right now. I want to reprogram you right now. Watching on Instagram, Facebook, what are you listening? I want to program you right now. She's done. That quick. What thoughts are you listening to? Who are you listening to? Who are you entertaining? What shows are you watching? Because it's training you to put you in a trance. So your future is always now. So this is what I want you to put in the chat room, because I know it's just 4 people watching. It's good. I don't care. So this is it. when you realize that your future is always now, you need to start looking at the presence that you have. What presence do you have right now? See, you already know. You should check now. You should be a moderator right now. It's so weird that you're saying this, LDA, because I was just speaking to my friend and told her I would be so embarrassed with the trash I watch. You got to look at the things that you watch, that you entertain, the people that you talk to, the people who don't see your future or your vision. Because what you're doing is you are actually programming yourself. Why are you programming yourself with garbage? What healthy person goes to the garbage and go eat? What healthy person goes to a garbage, who has money, who's had means, and goes to the garbage, picks through the garbage and eat? Why do you do that with your mental diet? Why do you do it with your mental diet? Why are you feeding on things that are going to lower who you are? Why are you feeding on that? Why are you feeding on that? When you realize that you are the sum total of what you ate mentally yesterday, it's always a present to you. It's always a present to you. It's always a present. You always getting a present. If Christmas is every day, put that in the chat room. There's 5 people writing in the chat room right now. Just put Christmas is every day. Christmas is every day. Christmas is every day. Just put that in the chat room. Christmas is every day. Thank you for the Cash App. I see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But Buckner, I thank you for the Cash App. But Christmas is every single day. I should have put that in there. People would have really came. Christmas is every single day. Most times people don't like what's under their Christmas tree. They don't like what's under their Christmas tree. Christmas is every day. Christmas is every day. But most people don't like what's under their Christmas tree because they don't realize they are their own Santa Claus. That's what it is. People don't realize that they are their own Santa Claus. You're looking for Santa Claus to come down your chimney, but actually, you think about it, Santa Claus is coming down the chimney. Your chimney, your mind, and is bringing you gifts under your tree. Santa Claus is coming with the 12 what? What is it? How many reindeer? I can't name them. Don't ask me to name them. And he's bringing gifts, whether you're naughty or whether you're good. He knows you're naughty or bad. Think about it. Think about this song. He knows when you are happy. You know when you're sad. He knows when you're naughty or bad, whatever the case may be. Santa Claus, you are Santa Claus in your own life. Think about it. And you're constantly bringing gifts into down your chimney. You're bringing gifts to your chimney. Where's your chimney? Here. Your chakra, their crown chakra, and is becoming a present in your life. So when these guys complain about women, and when these women complain about men, they become their own Santa Claus, and they're looking, why am I getting this gift? Oh, I want to blame my mother. I want to blame my sister. I want to blame the government. I want to blame black people. I want to blame white people. This life, that white, like that life, like this. No, you are your own Santa Claus, and you're giving yourself your own gifts. So you need to examine what else are making your gifts. That means your thoughts. What thoughts are bringing you presence to you? You need to even think about the people that you talk to, the things that you watch on TV, social media. I'm saying that because a lot of people on social media, I'm on social media. What you watch on TikTok. If you constantly watching things about Karen, what are you doing? You're programming yourself to run into Karen or to be Karen. Or if you constantly looking at stuff, the people getting beat up, you're training yourself that someday either you're going to be beat up or somebody around you, something's going to happen. You're training your mind. Now you come into a trance. You're unconscious and you're walking through life because your thoughts, you have trained yourself. If this is making sense to you, let me know in the chat room by putting the 12 in there. It's the reason why I want 12. If this is making sense to you, if this resonate with you, because everybody think people think this ain't game. If this is resonating with you, let me know. Put a 12 in the chat room. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you. If this is resonating with you, you understand what I'm saying to you, that your future is now, and that we talked about Santa Claus. Like, how are we talking about Santa Claus and Christmas in July? Yeah, we're talking about Christmas in July because you are your own Santa Claus, and you're constantly bringing gifts to yourself. But you got to think about it. Those gifts are the thoughts that you lay with the night before or the day before, the thoughts that you thought about when no one's seen you, the thoughts that you had when you were watching TV. I'm telling you, these thoughts are so powerful because you're constantly manifesting every day. You're constantly manifesting. It's making sense. No joke. The doctor said I had depression. I was like, what? And I was so embarrassed. You know why? What have you been entertaining? If it's resonating with somebody, they put in 12. So that means depression only means, please pay attention to this. Depression only means the lack of expression. Depression only means the lack of expression. Where have you stopped expressing who you are? Where have you stopped expressing, where you are? Where have you stopped expressing who you are? You only depressed is because you stop expressing. You stop allowing yourself to express yourself in whatever way there is. You have now reversed and begin to backpedal and to put everything back in you and not talk about it. We're going too far in. We're going too far, and this might be too much. I shouldn't be talking about this. If this is too much, do you think this is too much? I don't know. What time is it? Oh my God. This might be too much. So when there's depression, that means you're also stuck on something that you felt should have happened. Hence, you're in the past. So you got to pull yourself out of that and to begin to become thankful for everything that you have now. You need to express yourself in some kind of way, because your thought is, what happens is when you become depressed, it comes a cycle, and the cycle goes like this. So depression sits right here, and now you're going all over again. Keeps going like this. Keeps going like this. Until you break out of that cycle, depression is going to sit there. Most people are not expressing themselves like they need to. Most people, good night. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Most people are not fully
expressing who they are. That's the problem. Or they close off the outlets of their expression. They're closed off the outlets of their expression, whether it's talking, writing, drawing, whatever it is, you have not expressed yourself. The other thing is, 3, you have not tapped into what you feel. You have not dealt with your feelings. Right. I just got over anxiety. I'm like, right. Why? Because you're focusing, you're allowing it, taping your mind to go over the past. This. I don't know what's going to do. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. When you're anxiety, like, oh no, I don't know. You feel out of control. When you realize you're right. So what we can talk about that, but that'd be offline. I talk about that. I think I just hypersensitive empathy. So empathy. So what you have to do, you have to learn how to ground yourself, and you got to learn how to turn it off. You don't want to pick up everybody's feelings and everything like that. So let's go back. Your future is right now. What are you doing right now to prepare for your future? What are you doing right now to prepare for your future? Remember, you can't, some things you have to plan out. Some things you just got to allow to happen. Some things you got to just allow to happen. You see, what problem with most people is they try to control the dynamics of their future. They try to control it. And what happens is when you try to control the future, how you think it should happen, it flows through your hands like sand. It flows through your hands like sand because it's not your, yeah, we will talk later. So it flows through your hands like sand because you're trying to control your future. What you do is you put your intention out there, what you want to happen in the future, and allow it to be. You have two, when there's, and I think somebody, I found my books. You found some of my books right here. Let me see what did he say? I think I said this in my book right here on chapter 2. Let's see, chapter 2. Can you see chapter 2? Detachment leads to fulfillment. Let's see what the big letter says on it. The greatest test in life is not to be attached to how the results will happen. Let's read that again. This is in my book right here. The greatest test in life is not to be attached to how the results will happen. Detachment leads to fulfillment. Some of you are too attached to how you think it should happen, and that's why it's not happening. This is chapter 2. Very short book. Probably need to get it condensed and put it on Amazon or whatever. Okay, but look at that. It says detachment leads to what? Fulfillment. The greatest test in life is not to be attached to the results. Do you catch that? Do you catch that right there? Let's look at let me see what else is in this book. 1, 2, 3. I think I only have a couple of chapters in the book. Oh, we definitely gonna. Oh my God, let's look at this chapter number 6. Chapter number 6 says it all. What must you give up to go to the next level? What must you give up to go to the next level? Some of you will never reach your future because it's right now, because you have not given up your past nor the past thoughts. And they are tying you up from going into your future. And that also means people, situation, problems, thoughts. Some people you need to let go. Some people you need to let go because your future is right now. If this is making sense to you, let me know. Definitely put put a 12 in the chat room. If this is resonating with you, you needed to hear this. Put a 12 in the chat room. You need to hear this. Put a 12 in the chat room. Somehow my drink is too thick. Mm-hmm. Your future is right now. I see the delay on it right now. I see the delay. Your future is right now. Now you need to hit that Cash App or PayPal. And I got a link tree, but I couldn't put the link tree up there. So what you can do is go to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram page. You'll see the link tree in there. And what you do with that link tree, you can definitely see all the PayPal, Cash App, website, books, The Power of Believing Yourself, and also The Secret Invisible Crown. The Secret Invisible Crown. So it's resonating with you. Thank you. So I'm not going to go too much further, and I didn't want to go. I went deep already, and I don't want to go any deeper because I'm actually trying to pull you out of a trance that you've been in. Either cultural trance, social trance with social media, Facebook, Instagram. The trance of the COVID. I can't say because I don't want to pull this. Any kind of trance that I'm trying to pull you out of. Why? Because your present is a present to you. So I have 5 people watching. This is the time I'm going to shut up. I'm going to lay the link inside of the chat room. If you want to beam up and ask a question on what we're talking about, this is the time to ask. Don't be afraid. You don't have to show yourself. You can turn your cam off. But to be on subject and anything, and you talk crazy, whatever, I'm cutting you off. I don't have time for it. If you have any questions on what we're talking about, this is your time to say something and bring it in. Or I'm about to start the music. You know, when I start the music, that's it. And then somebody asked me, where are all your videos? My videos have disappeared. I pulled all the videos. I'm looking for a place to put them. But when you see them now, they're going to be for pay. They're going to be for pay. So if you want to beam up, 5 people watching, please stay on subject. Please talk about what we're talking about. Anything else, I'm going to pull you. So I'm going to start the music. When I start the music, you know what that means. Everything is over with. It doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. No, it doesn't have to be relationship. You have to be on, because I didn't really talk about relationship thing. I talked about sort of in general. So it talked about your future is now. So you can ask a question right now on what we're talking about. Why is the future now? It's the perfect time to ask questions. Because some of you guys need someone to kick you out of your past so that you can be in your present, so you can enjoy your future. So it doesn't have to be relationship related. So you have any questions, it's the perfect time to ask questions. So let me tell you one thing I do. So what I do is I lay with the thought of what I want to happen in the future. And I go to the future as if it's present. So say, I give an example. I want to go get some peaches. So you don't really need to do that. I'm going to show you the process. What I do is I think about the peaches that I want. I can smell them, I taste it, and I think about them. And then I let the thought go. And once I let the thought go, it's amazing. Someone will call or someone will say, hey, I got some peaches for you. Why? Because I went through the process of manifesting the peaches to me. This works for anything in your life. I worked it hundreds of times. So you have any questions on what I'm talking about? I don't know what happened here. Okay. You have any questions? You can beam up. There's the link to come in there. I'm opening the door. We're going to come back Thursday night and talk about something else different. My anxiety. Okay, let's talk about that. You definitely can beam up. My anxiety is related to I might. Okay. Yeah, we can talk offline. Mine is anxiety related. So I might can do the other day, but like I said, we talk all like yeah, I know it's a typo. So you want to beam up, you definitely beam up. This is the perfect time to do it, to ask me questions. I'm opening up the door. No questions. I might have to play the music. We got 5 people watching. No questions. I might have to put the music on. When I put the music on, you know what that means. I'm about to shut it down. It's the countdown. And no one is giving in that Cash App. Right, no questions. Get a link. I gotta. Wait, what did you say? Let me drop the music. One. This might be it's a real sensitive subject. You better not mail fun. Nobody want to. Yeah, if I start talking about big booty everywhere, big booty, how to get the big booty, I am getting you ready. Get the booty everywhere. How to get sex? Said device is not connected. What happened to your device? Well, I started talking about booty everywhere. And everybody being here, he turned up. He talking about booty. Talking about how to get sex. I can talk about getting sex. If I share that game, it's too much for some people. If I start sharing about dancing, how to dance, come on, cataract. What happened to your device? The guest will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them. Yeah, your device is not. Yeah, I'm going to make it about booty everywhere. If I start making it that, then everybody will come in. Oh, you're talking about how to get sex, how to get women. Dude, I'm giving you the precursor to get any woman that you want. I'm giving you the precursor, because if you got your future in place, if you realize your future is now, you bring your woman into your now. Let me break it down a little bit further. See, most of y'all focus on the woman instead of working on yourself. When you work on yourself as the man, let me get a little. When you work on yourself as the man, you get your mind together, you get your money together, you get your cologne together, you get your scent together, you learn how to dance, you know how to go different places, you become culture in your own self, you become a Renaissance man. What I mean by Renaissance, you know more than one thing. You can talk about multiple subjects. You've been different places. Then you realize that your future is right now. That's what you need to get to. But most you got to get your mind together because you think women are after you, trying to destroy you, trying to come after your money. They are not after your money because you train them not to be after your money because you got your game tight. But when she comes like that, you tell her to go away. I'm telling you right now, you got to realize that it all starts inside of you. Maybe I talk too fast with you, but that's how it really is. People done dropped off when I said that. They ain't want to hear that. Your future is right now. Get yourself together. Get your mind together. Get your money together. Get your money together. Get your money together. Get yourself together. That's what it's about. All this extra stuff you're not ready for. If I was going to this right here, 30 plus 7, not ready for that. Ready for this book that I wrote. This book. The Mystic Golden Tree. Got another book. Love Notes. Come on. Y'all ready for that? Come on. But I'm about to end this show. 3 people watching. I only did a couple minutes. We didn't go in like we did before. I'm coming back Thursday night. Thursday night. Thursday night. Thursday night. Thursday, 11:10. Any more questions before I end? Any more questions? Anything you want to ask on what we're talking about? So I see people jumping in and out. If you have any questions, I'm going to give the link again. You can come up, talk crazy, you will be clicked off and maybe banned. So there's the link. I'm going to drop the music again. So I drop the music. It's all over with. We're going to something else. I'm jumping off. I haven't did my other channel. I need to really get back to my other channel, LDA After Dark. I got some stories for y'all, man. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. Woo, some serious stories. Some serious stories. We at it now. Music playing. Music is playing now. You want to jump up? It's the perfect time to jump. Ask me some questions. Just watch this today. I'm about to set the camera off. Your opportunity to come up is right now. Your device won't connect. Why your device? Where I'm trying to get you up, but you said your mic and cam. You must use. Your guests need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them to the stream. I'm trying to add you to the stream. Trying to add you to the stream. Need to add you to the stream. I'm trying to add you. There's the link. Nalino, I don't know what's going on. You got to turn your mic and your headphones on. And you don't have to turn your camera on as long as your headphones on. If you have any questions, it's the perfect time to ask me. What's going on? Got any questions? The perfect time to ask me. Before I shut this down, I'm close to an hour already. They ain't ready, man. They ain't ready. Game ready. Game ready for this game. I'm trying to get you ready for life, not just the surface level. You want to jump up? There's the link. I gave the link. How many content creators gave you the link to jump up and talk with them? Better hurry up and jump up. I got the clock ticking. And Alina, I know what's up. Your device is not connected. On and off. People go back and forth. They got to catch up. That's right. I'm trying to tell them, get your mind together. Get this earth together. Get this universe together. Think about it. We get university. Allow this to become your university, where students come and learn from you. I'm trying to get you up. And Elena, where you at? What's going on? I'm trying to get you to jump up. What is going on with your device? They got to catch up. There you go. Messenger, come on. Yeah, so let me drop the music. Anybody have any question before I jump off this YouTube? You're looking for my old videos. A lot of them are pulled. You have to DM me on Instagram to get the links. And there's a price for the links. Because I am pulling all the videos. I'm pulling them now. I'm about to pull some from last week. Gotta pull them. That's what the team told me. Pull them. You have any questions? Just message her. Maybe she'll message me back. Turn. Hold on. She's trying to come up. She's trying to come up. We waiting on one person to come up. Oh, I got the ball head. Ball head. Trying to send her the link. You have any questions? Ask me the questions. He keeps repeating like a broken record. You have any questions? Your future is right now. I said a bunch of stuff at the beginning of the catch the playback. Trying to make it not too long. I'm waiting for one person to jump on. Once she jumps on, after that, it won't do it. I'm going to put the link in one more time. You can definitely come up. Once this link is gone, it's gone. It's the link. If you want to jump up, ask me questions. You got something you want to say that's on this subject. Are you talking anything crazy? I'm going to get you off of here. Let's try this again. What's my email? Good question. This for the playback. I said a lot. What's my email? So this is how you're going to email me. Somebody wants my email. What is my email address? Ah, man, I forgot it. If you need to reach me, I'm going to put this in here. What you do, you can reach me this way. The LDA Lifestyle. Did I spell that right? .com. When you go to the LDA Lifestyle, you'll be able to get to me. The LDA lifestyle. Goes right to that. Go right to it, and you can get directly to me. The LDA lifestyle. That's www.thelda.lifestyle. I just tapped in 10 minutes ago. I said a whole bunch. I sort of broke down a little bit. Your device keeps. What's up with your device? Oh, the devices keep kicking off. So you need to reach me. I don't know what's going on with her device. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me hold up and do this. 1 second. Now I'm gonna put it on mute right quick. So did you get my email? The LDAlifestyle.com. The LDAlifestyle.com. You can reach me there. You have any questions, consultations, need to talk about something, that's the best way to reach me. PayPal, Instagram, whatever the case may be. The LDA Lifestyle. That's how you reach me. Let's make sure it is definitely live and it's working. So you're looking at that. Okay, let's do this. So you have any questions right now? Ask me questions right now. The LDA. LDA Lifestyle.com. I don't know why I got that. I don't know why it didn't show up, but it's the LDA Lifestyle.com. There we go.
Yes.
There you go.
Finally.
What happened?
I don't know.
You're loud and clear now.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'm testing it. So, what happened? What was going on?
I have a really embarrassing story, but I don't want you to make fun of me because I'm still trying to make sense of it.
I'm not going to make fun of you ever.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you've been talking about the past and how the past can make you feel a certain way about the future and the present. So I don't even want to say this, but I'm going to say it anyways. It's going to sound really stupid. There's this lady, okay, and I do her hair, and I've done her hair for about 15 or 16 years. Okay. And every time that she comes in, for some reason, I just get triggered by this lady. And she's coming in tomorrow. It got to the point last week that I even canceled and I just made some some shit up.
Mm-hmm.
So I could reschedule.
Mm-hmm.
So is this anxiety, or am I just thinking that I'm going to be embarrassed in front of her or something? Like, it's just,
So
like I told you this was going to be embarrassing, so bear with me.
okay.
Yeah. Well, that's about
Okay.
it.
So I got to ask you some key things. So what is it about her that is triggering you?
Okay, this is the embarrassing part.
Uh-oh.
A long time ago, I had a panic attack at work
Okay.
while I was doing her hair.
Okay.
So whenever she comes in now, I'm just thinking that she can kind of just feel the energy or whatever. So anytime I see her, I'm just like, mm-mm. It's just a trigger. It's so weird. I know it sounds so stupid. Like, it sounds so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to do her hair tomorrow.
So this is the thing. Why are you thinking why are you thinking for her what she thinks about you?
I don't know. I guess like whenever I touch people, it's so personal though.
Right. But you're thinking for her. So
Yeah.
what you have to do is resolve that inside of you that I'm not going to think for her, and that this is going to be, you got to take that experience that was embarrassing, that you have the panic attack, and now go over in your mind tonight before you go to bed. Now begin to see yourself having the best experience with her, and her even tipping you extra. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But
So
it's like every time I think about her, it's like, oh my gosh. Like, it's just a trigger. It's so
it's an
weird.
internal trigger
Right.
that you have set up. So now you have to, what you got to do is change the trigger to make a trigger for your good. So now you have to see her say, "Hey, how are you doing? I can't wait to do your hair." You understand?
Yeah.
And so what you do is you got to repeat that. Anytime that other thought comes up, you got to say, nope. Even if you got to do like this, snap your fingers, whatever you got to do to pull you out of it. Nope. You're right. We're going to have I'm going to have the best time doing her hair. What is that doing is when you snap your fingers or when you clap your hands, you're programming your mind to say, no, I want you to think on this thought and not on the previous thought that you had.
Right, because it's so irrational what I'm doing, and it's like, why am I afraid to do her hair? Like, that's stupid.
It shouldn't have to be. You should never be afraid to do her hair. Fear is just what? False evidence appearing real.
Right.
So you have to now see her. I'm gonna tell you another trick. I'm telling too much, but
No, tell me, please, tell
so
me.
you have to now see her not as a grown person. Begin to see her as a miniature. I don't know if you can see my fingers. You can. I don't know if you can.
I do. I do see your finger.
You're about this big, and you're regular size, and to realize how much bigger you are to her, and that her thoughts don't even matter to you because you're so much bigger than her. See, I'm looking at. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. What's going to do is going to change your perception of her, and it's going to change your perception of her and how you view her, and you're going to see how she views you. Two completely different things. So you want to change that. Your internal thinking. She's nothing. She's not even thinking about what I'm thinking about. You see how I did that? I changed my perception of her. What's holding you back is your perception of her and your perception of you. I'm bigger than this little figurine that's right here. So I can toss this anywhere I want to. So you have to change your perception of how you see her. and how you see yourself. But you got to repeat this over and over in your mind until it becomes real. Like, oh, you know what? Tomorrow's going to be fine. You have to set up another internal trigger. And anytime the thought comes up, but I remember, nope, it's going to be fine. And the reason why I'm saying this because I have did this before. I'm not saying something I have not did. Does that make sense?
It does. But as soon as I see her, so I just need to think like,
see my hand?
Just snap out of it. Woo. Yeah. Okay.
Whatever you got to do. Oh, man. Or you got to tell yourself, or hear me. This is another way. Or I'm giving my tricks in my tray. I'm reaching into my, well, I can't reach it there. Reaching out of here and pulling it out.
No, this is so embarrassing. I did not want to come on here and say this, but I am that shook about this.
No, it's embarrassing. What you're going to do now, I want you, now I'm just, y'all, whoever know what I'm doing, you probably don't know exactly what I'm doing. This is some advanced stuff. You're not going to hear anywhere else, like everybody say on their channel. You're not going to hear this anywhere else. But you're not going to hear this anywhere else. What I want you tomorrow to do, when you see her, first, let's get people who want to hear what I'm going to say. Definitely put a fire sign inside of the chat room where you want to hear what I'm going to tell her to do. Because this still has to do with your futurist now. Who wants to hear what I have to say for Annalena to do? Put a fire sign in the chat room. Come on, put a fire sign when I look for something else. Put a fire sign in the chat room if you want to know what I'm going to tell her what to do. Are they putting the fire sign? I can't see yet. Now what? There you go. There go one fire sign. There we go. You want the fire sign what I'm going to do. And once she does this, you'll see when I'm telling her what to do. We got 9 people watching. Somebody better put a fire sign in that chat room. While I'm doing. There you go. I couldn't figure out where, okay. All righty, there it is. Here go my email. I couldn't think of my email. Someone asked me for my email. Here it is. 9 people watching, 7 people, I don't care how many watching, 11 people watching, and only 1 people. I want to know what is Run DMC, what Run DMC is. Get out of here with all that. So this is the email. Somebody asked me for my email. This is the email. If you're not talking about what we're talking about, I'm going to just pull you out. So I hope that was your last question, because if you're not, it's not it. So what I want you to do is this. You ready?
Yep.
What I want you to do is I want you to hear my voice. You know my voice, right?
Yeah.
I want you, when she walks up, I want you to you're going to hear my voice repeatedly in your ear. And I want you to remember this phrase. It doesn't even matter. So you can imagine me saying that to you. It doesn't even matter. So what you're doing is you're setting up a new trigger. I'm setting up a new trigger inside of you now. So don't try to resist it. Listen to what I'm telling you to do. Hear my voice tomorrow saying, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. When you see her, it doesn't. So you hear me in your ear saying, it doesn't even matter. What does that mean to you? Whatever happened in the past, it doesn't even matter. What I'm doing is I'm setting up an internal, I don't know what you're talking about. So if you jam on it, if you're talking really, I'm a fan, homie. You gotta homie and all like that. That you gotta tell me what you're talking about. If you're not talking about what we're talking about, fan or not, you're out of order. So let me know what are you talking about. If not, we can dismiss you from class. So you see what I just did? And you there?
Yeah.
So you see what I did? So tomorrow, prior to her coming, hear me saying into your ear, it doesn't, see my face, it doesn't even matter. And go repeat that repeatedly. What time is the appointment? Around 10 or 11 o'clock?
No, it's like 3.
3? Oh, you got enough time here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's what you do. And then once you do that, let it go. Don't dwell on it. Let it go. Because what happens is you're not careful. You end up dwelling on the old and not the new. That makes sense to you.
Yeah, that does make sense. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You know who this is in the chat room?
I can't see the chat.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Let me see.
I don't know who you are. Jam on, you need a name. And it's not about disrespecting. It's about knowing who are you. If you have a jam on, it's not a name. If I know who your name is, and which is who are you, then you ask a question that pertains to what we're talking about. It's not about disrespect, and there's no need for you getting your feelings. This is an adult conversation, and we don't get into our feelings over here. So, or even about disrespect, because I'm big on respect. So I don't know what you're talking about. So explain. You asked a question about what is. I want to know what Run DMC is. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. That's what other people do on other channels. If you're a troll or anything like that, I don't have time for that. This is for people that are grown. This is for people who want to have serious conversations, who want to go to the next level. Shake my head. You got it? Good. I don't even know your name. Jam on it is not, that can be anybody. That's from an old song back in the 80s, be honest with you. So it ain't about disrespect. Please get out your feelings. We are people. I'm here. Let me explain something. I'm here to help individuals get to the next level in their lives and in all that they want to do. I'm not here for anything else. I don't have time for that. This is not a hobby to me. This is something that I give. This is my gift to other people. So if this is your way to get attention, I understand. But I'm not that guy. People, I'm here to help. Thank you. It's well appreciated. So, if anybody else have any questions on what we're talking about, this is your prime opportunity to ask about the future. Your future is now. I don't know why I kicked you out. Here we go. You're back in. You back there? Can you hear me? And Alina, you're back in. All good, man. Nothing but respect over here. Nothing but respect. I wouldn't come into your house and do the same thing. I would come into your house, salute, how are you? And I will humble myself. It's always a teachable moment. You're backstage. I don't know what happened. You have any questions? I'm about to put the music on. There's 9 people watching. There's no questions. I gave the link. Once again, I gave the link to jump on it. If you have any questions, I'm about to cut it. And any videos, these videos will be pulled down and they will be behind a paid wall. They will be behind a paid wall. It will be behind a paywall. You won't be able to get a lot of this stuff. You know why? You appreciate something of value. No questions? Let's put the music on again. Annalena, you in the backstage right now. You're very vulnerable, Evelyn. I understand. No, I'm here to help you, man. I don't care who it is. It has nothing to do with other people. It has to do with you. It's nothing but love. Trust me. Nothing but love. Got you right there. You're very welcome. I don't know what happened to you, but all right. It shows that you're backstage. So, anybody have any questions before I leave? I'm going to jump this music back on. I'll look at the chat. I'm going to run it again. Let's see what we got going. Well, we got to put another song on. One more time. You have any questions? Let me play this one. I need something a little bit upbeat. Need any questions? There's China White. You came through. China White, what's going on? Definitely want to. If you want to, you can beam up before I. Oops, I gave the email. China White, what's going on? You definitely invited to beam up. Someone asked me for my email. That's the email to reach me at. I don't know if you caught that, Annalena, but for the email. You're definitely welcome to come up. I am about to shut this down. I went past what I need to go. China White, what's going on? I'll be back Thursday night, 11:10. That's right, 11:10. Be back on here again. Let's see. Let's get this cranking again before I gotta go. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I see you I see you what you did. No problem. I got your channel right next time you come up. I appreciate it. What's going on? Y'all missed it. You ain't here in time. I'm cutting it off. I got 8 people watching. You're very welcome. Y'all thought it was over. Y'all gotta. There are 6 people watching right now. As you listen to this music play in the background, I want you to relax. Deeply relax. Listen to the rain and realize that your future is right now. If you're enjoying this music, definitely put a fire sign in the chat room. Fire sign in the chat room. There's 6 people listening. If you're enjoying this music, put a fire sign in the chat room.